here at the Whitten Building, and we have a representative here. We have Smokey the Bear, and there's a 65th anniversary birthday going on today, right?
That's correct. It's over right now, but we were celebrating Smokey Bear's 65 years of preventing wildfires.
And we're in the Whitten Building, which is accessible from the Smithsonian Metro stop.
That's correct, and it's free to the public. You just have to sign in nowadays as in any government building at the guard station, and they'll let you in. And there is a visitor center here, and they would be more than happy to see you come by.
What's the basic message? It's about, again, fire prevention, the things that we learned when we were little kids. And
right, for Smokey Bear, it's all about being careful with fire. If you start a fire, make sure you put it out. Don't walk away from it. Always make sure that it's dead out.
And the kids are learning that. We've got hundreds of kids here today.
There was about 100 kids here today, and we are introducing our new Smokey Bear Big Book. And it's an illustrated story of the live bear cub that was found in 1950 and named Smokey and came to live at the Washington Zoo. And we wanted to make sure that a new generation of children learn about Smokey and make sure that they never play with matches or lighters. And as they grow up, always be careful with fire.
Can we still get a copy of that book?
That's correct. You can. We have them here. Teachers can get them for free. All they have to do is fill out a little form, and we'll be more than happy to give them a copy.
Okay, so they can come to the Whitten Building and pick that up, or how do they do?
No, actually, they would probably either contact the Forest Service over at the Yates Building. Also on our website, symbols.gov. It's not up yet, but it will be up shortly, and there'll be a little form for teachers to fill out.
Okay.
And it's good because the book has the story in both English and Spanish. It's meant to be used for pre-K, excuse me, and maybe first graders.
Okay. So this beautiful facility and this space is open to the public.
That's
People
correct.
can come by during the weekdays.
Yes.
And they can, and it's free of charge.
That's correct.
And they can just sample and learn something about agriculture and the Forestry Service and safety and all those good things, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, if they would come over to the Yates Building at the corner of Independence and 14th Southwest, the Forest Service office there, the big red brick building, which now has scaffolding all over it. We have a small visitor center there. Smokey Bear is there all the time, and we'd be more than happy to have you introduced to Smokey, fire prevention, and all of our conservation education materials that are there. And it's free.
Okay, great. So Smokey Bear has left the building, I think now. Oh, there he is. He's still over there in the corner.
He's still there.
Still enjoying his admirers.
That's right. A lot of people like to get their picture taken with Smokey.
And so this is once a year. So do you do any other things, any other major events that you'd like people to know about?
Right now, we don't have any scheduled. It depends on what type of events occur. Normally during Fire Prevention Week, there are a couple of events scheduled, usually with other agencies. And I don't have the schedule for that yet, but we can let you know.
It's online also if someone wants to get in contact with you and get any more details.
Right. All they have to do is go to our Forest Service website, which is www.fs.fed.us. And there's always a contact information there. If you have any questions, click on Contact Us and we will answer you.
Great. All right. So we'll look forward to getting any information that we need for the future. This looks like a great space. It's great for an event like this.
It is. It's a lovely area.
Beautiful. Another nice part of Washington, D.C., right off of the mall. We've got the Air and Space Museum directly across from us.
No, the Air and Space Museum is down the street to our east.
Oh, okay. So what is that out there?
I'm not sure if that's the American History Museum.
That is the American. That's a renovated American History
Museum.
Museum.
So it's American History Museum right there.
All right. So we can come by and enjoy that on your tour of the mall, and then come by this building, the Whitten Building as well, and the Yates Building as well.
That's right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing this with us, and I really appreciate the ice cream on a hot day here in Washington, D.C.
It is hot, but thank you so much for coming by.
Yummy.
I just wanted to show you Smokey Bear Big Book. It is in both English and Spanish. What we do is we show the story of the live bear cub, and then on the back side is the story for teachers to read in English and Spanish, depending on whether they are bilingual and what the kids' audience are. And so you also see that on the back, the teacher can see what the picture is, and so when they're showing it, they can point, and it's made so that
it's like an easel.
That's right. It is an easel. And the artist, Joe Kolka, was also the one who did our Woodsy Owl ABC book.
Mhm.
But they're beautifully,
Ah,
colorfully illustrated.
that's a muscular bear there.
That's right. And but one of the main things that we want to do is to make sure that everybody knows the 5 rules of fire prevention.
Mhm.
The first, of course, is only you can prevent wildfires, and we mean human-caused wildfires. This is where we want you to be careful with fire. Then for this one, we want you to make sure that you're always careful with fire. There's a lot of good fire. There's campfires and all sorts of other fires that you have. And we just want to make sure that for every fire that you start, you put them out. And then this one is, we want you never to play with matches or lighters. That's a bad thing to do. If you see anybody playing with matches or lighters, go tell an adult or go tell Smokey. Number 4 is always watch your campfire. Campfires are a lot of fun. You like it, but we want to make sure there's always an adult near the campfire and you never leave this alone. And s'mores are great. And then if you have a campfire, we want you to make sure that it's completely out. So in this one, they're drowning the fire with water, and we want to make sure you make campfire soup out of it. And we want to make sure it's very cold before you leave the area. So that's the important thing to do, and that's one of the reasons we held the event here, aside from this birthday. We wanted to make sure that people knew, teachers especially, and wildfire prevention specialists, that this was out. It's available for use, and this is the debut day.
Wow, and people can still get this book even though this promotion is over for the day.
Well, yeah, that's correct. We had 500 copies here for folks who came by, but as I said, on symbols.gov, teachers can get a copy for free to use in their classrooms, and fire prevention specialists can order a copy. And what we do is we sell these at cost, and we just want to make sure that it gets out and is very well used.
Wow, it's beautifully illustrated.
Oh, gorgeous.
And it's certainly an important lesson.
Yep.
That seems to be a classic lesson, as we remember this from our childhood. So
that's right. You know, just be careful with everything. I mean, you're careful when you're walking across the street. You're not going to leave candles burning in your house. Don't leave a fire burning out in the grasslands or the forests.
Wow. And this is a beautiful space in which to have this event. And so I'm going to go over and get some ice cream. I understand there still might be
I think there is some left. Please go enjoy.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with us. This has been a fantastic event, and we can see that the kids enjoyed it as well.
Oh, yes. Everybody's had a good time here. Thank you so much for coming by.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
That's what I call a promotion.